channel. If you are new here, my name is Heather Matini, and today I am reviewing a wig from a company called WIGSHE. So they reached out to me, wanted to send me a wig to do a full review on. So this will be my 100% honest review. I'll give it to you straight. You can count on me for that, like always. So let's get into it. Okay, so this wig came in this box. I have not even opened it. We're gonna open this together. We're gonna see how it works out, and I'm gonna give you all the feedback on this. So let's go. It does come in a silk bag, so I'm sure you already know this, but silk protects the integrity of the hair, so I am really happy about that. It also comes with a hair grip, so if you still have your biological hair, it can help keep the wig gripped to your head, whereas if you are bald, you don't really need one of these. But I am happy that it came with one of these, so awesome for that. Okay, so I chose wig number 57, and with it being summer, I wanted something actually cut really short to help keep me cool. I do have longer wigs, and I find myself not really wearing them this summer because it is so hot outside, so I just tend to go with my natural hair. The hair color that I chose is dark brown. The hair length is 12 inches. Hair density is 120%, which is natural. I wanted something that wasn't so thick. Again, it's summer here in Utah. We live in a desert, and so I wanted something to keep me cooler during the summer. The lace color is just automatically goes to the HD lace. Cap construction, I did the lace front cap. I did not want a full lace cap. I measured my head, and I am 22 inches, so I chose the average size. And you can click on that, make sure you measure your head so that you are getting the proper sized cap for you. You don't want something that is too small because it will just like squeeze really, really tight and it hurts your head really bad. And you also don't want something really loose because it'll just fly off in the wind. So do make sure that you measure your head. And then on the knots, I chose fully bleached. This is something that I wouldn't typically do. The reason why is because it does ruin the integrity of the hair. If you are bleaching your knots, which they're already super fragile since they are hand tied, then it can make it so that they fall out. But I did want to try it just to have a difference of what I currently have, which is a lightly bleached, and to see how one with fully bleached knots holds up, which I would love to do another review on this wig in like 6 months to see how it has held up over time and let you guys know then. And then special requests, I did not give any special requests. I wanted to see what it is with just choosing the options that they have, but there are other special requests that you can do. You can ask to do like face framing layers, you can ask for highlights, you can, I mean, really the options are endless. They have hairstylists that do all of this for you. So I am super plain Jane. I like just dark hair. I like my hair one length, whether it be long, whether it be short. I'm just kind of plain that way, but there are options for you. So this is a great wig. If you are like me, you just like the clean, sleek look, that is what I'm going for. So if you remember, my hair was down to my butt when I got diagnosed with alopecia, and to help the transition be a little bit easier, I cut my hair to here, which is about the length of this wig that I'm going to be trying on for you today. So I wanted to kind of get a wig that is like that. Okay, here we go. Oh wow. This is really nice hair. Okay, I am actually really impressed. Holy cow. Look, okay, this is beautiful. So stinking soft. I wish you could feel this. I wish you could, yeah. Like, okay, I have like goosebumps. I have goosebumps all over my legs. If that is not a real reaction, an honest reaction, then I don't know what is. Super soft, zero tangles. I don't see any shedding. Like I said, I have goosebumps right now for how nice this wig is. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk about this hair before we try this on. I am so excited to try this on. I am really excited to wear this. In fact, I'm gonna wear it today. So this wig is 100% Chinese hair. This is a Remy human hair wig, which means all of the cuticles of the hair are facing the exact same direction, which you want and which helps create this smoothness. So keep in mind, this wig came all the way from China and it shipped to my house here in Utah, and there's no tangles. That's so impressive. I'm very impressed with this. The smell of it, it smells clean. Like, oh, you know when you walk into like Abercrombie or Hollister in like the 2000s and it was like, and it smelled so good? That's kind of what this smells like. It does not smell like chemicals. It does not smell like a warehouse. Where they are creating these wigs, yeah, it smells clean. So I'm very impressed. I want to just briefly go over the hairline because that is something that is a make it or break it for me in my wigs, and why I have not spent thousands and thousands of dollars on wigs, because I am scared to death of spending so much valuable money and getting a wig with a terrible hairline. So I put this on my mannequin head and we are gonna look closely. Now, as you can see, it doesn't seem like they are fully bleached knots to me just by looking at it here. However, I want to get it on my scalp before I make a full opinion on that. I am still kind of new in my wig journey, and so seeing these knots, I'm not 100% sure that they are fully bleached. So you can kind of see the knots on the hairline. However, if I back up just a little bit, you can see that it is a pretty decent hairline. It's pre-plucked, and what that means is you're not seeing like a straight line of hair come across this where you have to then go in with your tweezers and pluck the hair. Let's talk about the cap. I'm gonna take out her little hairdo, and you can see it just falls so nicely. And I brought down I call this my wig brush because it's very gentle on my wigs and it helps get out all the tangles, and I don't even have to use it. Like, that is how soft it is. I could use this tiny little comb and brush the hair, no problem. Right here, this is so smooth. This is a lace front cap wig, and what that means is that from like here over, you've got like areas that you can part the hair. So the top of the cap is lace. The bottom of the cap are wefts, and I will show you the inside of that. So you can see right here, the top, you can see where it connects to the wefts, so you can part it differently. So this is something that I'll have to do once I wear it, but you are able to part the hair in different ways. I prefer a middle part. I'm super basic that way, so we've got that. So here you can see the lace where you can part your hair freely. You can see the wefts are sewn into the cap right here, which is breathable, especially in the hot desert summer. And then you've got these little clips, which are nice. This can go into like the bottom of your ponytail or braids if you have hair. It's got clips right here that you can clip it on for added security. I have never actually used clips like that in my hair, but it will be nice to have. And then you also have a clip right here in the center, which will go about approximately right here to help keep that wig snug, because I know when I first started wearing wigs, I was super worried about my wig just falling off, and I don't have any concerns like that at all. And then in the back, you also have an area where you can tighten the wig. I forget what these are called. I call them bra straps because they look like a bra strap to me. But if your wig is a little bit too loose, then you can tighten it with these. So we do have that. Let's go ahead and try on the wig and we'll see how that works. All right, moment of truth. Okay. What? This looks so good. It does have ear tabs. I love ear tabs so that you can adjust your wig. So you can pull it down, move it all around. It does have those in there. Oh my gosh, so happy with this wig. Okay. I do have the lace on still, so you can see like my biological hair trying to come through. So freaking good. Okay. I'm gonna style this wig here soon so that you can see like what it actually looks like. Majority of people are not gonna just like put on a wig and walk out the door without styling it. This is a human hair wig, so you can style it, you can use hot tools on it, but guys, is this not amazing? I'm blown away. It feels so natural. I am not hot. Like I feel like my temperature is regulated. I'm feeling like it's lightweight. It's not like itchy. It's not shedding. Like you can see I'm like playing with it. So I put it on. It is so comfortable on the bottom of my neck. I did take that little clip and I just clipped it underneath my little bun at the bottom, but like my hair doesn't feel bothered. I'm not wearing the wig grip with it. Let's do a test. Ready? Guys, okay, first, wow, don't do that when you're like over 30. But it didn't even budge. Nope, it didn't budge. This is phenomenal wig. Okay, before I cut the lace on this wig, I just wanted to give a close-up of what it looks like. Oh, there's some of my natural hair coming through, you can see, which we will fix once we cut the lace because we can blend it all together. So I'm gonna cut the lace, and I'm actually gonna take you through that process because it's very intimidating, but it doesn't have to be. I'm gonna show you what I do. I'm gonna be using this mannequin head. If you do not have one, get yourself one off Amazon. I can link it for you in my description. I'm gonna take my wig off and we're gonna cut that lace. Okay, so I have the hair or the wig on a mannequin, and I just have it in between my legs to hold it. These mannequins do come with like clips or clamps to go onto like a table or something. That's how I did my last one, but right here I'm just going to do it this way. So get some of these, they're really handy, and just like hold the hair back. This is just going to make it so that you are not cutting the hair. You don't want to do that. Okay, so I've got the hair pulled back like so, and I am just going to be using these from the haircut box. This is from my boys like little kit that I bought to cut their hair. I'm just gonna use this. I've seen people use kitchen scissors, I've seen people use like manicure scissors, but I find that these are really sharp and they help out a lot. Actually gonna hold that back with the comb. Okay, so when you cut your lace, I like to leave a tiny bit, not all the way up to the hairline, but pretty close. Don't be scared. So I hope you can see this. I am just going like maybe like a 1/4 inch away from the hairline. There's so many methods. Like people say, oh, cut it in a zigzag, cut it straight, but I learned how to cut lace from a wig maker. Is that the right word? So I'm gonna do it the way she does it and not the way somebody on the internet tells me. So again, just cut. Don't want to cut those hairs. So we've got half of it cut right here. I'm now going to transfer my clips to the other side. You can just pretend like you're fixing like your little sister's hair or your daughter's hair, and she's sitting in front of you while you guys are watching a chick flick on the TV, you know? You're just fixing hair. Okay, we did it. You can see where I cut it. It was like close up to it, but not all the way up to the hairline. This gives you some room to work with. I have my hair straightener that's been heating up, and you can just style this hair just like you would your normal hair. So, oh, hot. Don't put it on your legs. Right, so I have like within 30 seconds straightened half of it. I didn't even need to like do it in layers or anything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and straighten this other side so you can see how I have it styled. So you can see if I were to wear it like this, it is a kind of a visible hairline. You can see the knots. I'm not like 100% in love with that, but I think with like working with what it is, like it's not like coming from the scalp of my head. I feel like it's fine. Now, do I feel like it needs to be plucked again? Like would I go in and pluck the hairline again? Probably not. I feel like you could definitely go in to give it a more realistic hairline by like plucking it like a couple strands. I do feel like it could have a more realistic hairline. However, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would give it maybe like an 8 on the hairline. Again, I'm not too concerned about it. It's not something that would hold me back from purchasing this wig, from wearing this wig. I feel like for what they charge for this quality of hair and this quality of wig, I think you are getting a dang good deal. So no, it wouldn't hold me back one bit. That's my honest review on that. So as far as the density, if you remember, I told you I chose 120% density, which is natural. I feel like this is a natural like density of hair. So if I were to put it in a ponytail, and I will show you the back side, it isn't like overly thick where I feel like I am suffocating. Now, if you haven't had hair for a while, then yeah, it's gonna feel like more hair, but overall I feel like it is true density. Let's get like a full 360 of this wig. So again, front, this is a 12-inch wig. Love the length, beautiful length. Tuckable, yes, we love that. Again, it's tuckable. So when I tuck it, you can see like this lace shows. This is something that I'll probably just trim a little bit more. I just need to trim it back a little bit more. So it's not something that I'm concerned with because it's not like, it's really not that bad and it blends in pretty well. So I will probably just trim this lace a tiny bit more right here, just back to the ear tab, which is right here, and that will help with my biological hair to blend in more. You can pull through some hair on the top to make it a little bit more seamless, make it look a little bit more natural, but I honestly feel like this wig looks really natural. Like I just answered my door and they didn't even recognize like that I was wearing a wig, didn't even realize that, or maybe they didn't say something. I don't feel like this wig needs to be glued down. If you want to glue down your wigs, like totally do it. It's a preference for me. I just prefer not to glue it down, but if that's something that you want to do, then absolutely glue it down. But as you can see, like I flipped my head over a trillion times, got whiplash from it, passed out, had to go to the hospital, and my wig was still on. So no, I don't think you need to glue it down. Okay, 12-inch, 120% density. We are going to do a lace front cap, average size. We're going to do fully bleached knots on here, 0 special request, and it comes in at a total of $514.99. Would I purchase this wig? Yes. For $514, I would purchase this wig. I feel like it is a high quality wig. I feel like it 100% is worth the money. I feel like it's worth more than what they're asking, in my personal opinion. So yes, this is a beautiful wig. Love the cut, love the color. If you found this video helpful in any way, or if you have any questions at all on the wig, please ask me below. I'd be happy to help you. Again, I'm your survival guide. I want to be here to help you through this journey because it is already tough and you don't need to add on any more stress. So let me help you with that. I do have a discount code for this wig. If you'd like to use it, I'll include it below. Go ahead and use that code to get you 10% off of your order, which, holy cow, if it's already $500 and then you get another 10% off, that is a killer deal. So be sure to go watch my other reviews on the other wigs that I have tried.